flag and stop messing around!
Hey there! I'm HotSteelAce, a 57-year-old rookie diving into War Thunder, learning, laughing, and blowing up tanks. Join me on this journey. Hey you! Yeah, you! Before you scroll away or skip to another stream, let me just say, you're in the right place. Welcome to the channel. I'm HotSteelAce, 57 years old and just getting started in War Thunder. This is a fresh chapter for me, and whether you're a gamer, a tank nerd, or just here for some good vibes and action, I'm glad you found your way here. Now listen, I'm not some pro who's been grinding for years. I'm learning, messing up, getting better, and laughing through it all. And I want you here for the whole ride. So stick around, not just for the kills and chaos, but for the fun, the fails, the little tips that make a big difference, and the community we're building one battle at a time. If this is your first time watching War Thunder, I got you. I'll explain things as we go. If you're a seasoned vet, feel free to drop some wisdom in the chat. I love learning from viewers. This stream is going to run for a good 2 hours. So grab a drink, get comfy, and let's roll out together. You might just find your new favorite channel. And hey, if you're watching this on replay, don't be shy. Leave a comment. Tell me how bad my aim is, or better yet, say hi so I know you're out there. All right, let's fire it up. Tanks are fueled, nerves are steady, kinda. And we're heading straight into the action. Let's go make some noise.
Captured most of the strategic zones.
An old dog learning new tricks in a tank.
Our victory is near.
Aircraft! 9 o'clock!
Entering battle. Engines roaring. Barrels primed. Let's paint the battlefield, boys. No more drills. No more talk. It's time to roll. Permission to raise hell. Granted. Rookies, tighten your helmets. It's gonna get loud.
Armor piercing, loaded.
zones are under control.
Aircraft, 11 o'clock.
getting a kill. One shot, one grave. That's how it's done. Boom! Back to the garage with you. Tin can. Another one bites the shell. Who's next? Line up for the general.
Armor piercing, loaded.
Basic tank discipline, straight from the general. Listen up, crew. These aren't fancy tricks. These are basics, the kind that keep you alive and help your team win. First, use your rangefinder. Don't just eyeball it. If your shot doesn't land, you just gave away your position for free. Range it, aim smart, and angle your armor while you do it. You're not just firing, you're playing chess at 40 tons. Second, that machine gun on top, it's not just decoration. Use it to break enemy gun sights, to blind them, force mistakes, panic them, rattle their nerves before the real shell hits. Third, fire and move. I'll say that again. Fire and move. Sitting still after a shot is a death sentence. Practice it. Live it. Make it muscle memory. Fire. Reposition. Fire again, like a ghost with a cannon. Fourth, know your own tank. Learn what she does well and what she doesn't. Got weak side armor? Then don't show it. Slow reload? Then pick your shots and don't go solo. Every tank has its secrets. It's your job to use them. Fifth, don't rush alone, ever. Wait for your team. Watch your flank. I've lost count of how many good tanks I've seen blown sky high just because they got impatient. Cooperate. Cover each other. Talk if you can. If not, stick together like wolves. And last, those binoculars, don't leave them in your pocket. Use them to scan ridge lines. Snipe. Spot a threat before it sees you. That's how you survive the long game. That's it. No glory talk. No ego. Just habits that win fights. Drill them into your play. And one day, you'll be the one giving the briefing.
High explosive loaded.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
High explosive loaded.
Allied forces have captured the zone.
High explosive loaded. Tank! 1 o'clock! Range! 950!
Most of the strategic zones are captured.
High explosive loaded. Over. Adjust down. Target destroyed. High explosive loaded. Tank! 2 o'clock! Range! 600! explosive loading! Aircraft! 3 o'clock! Aircraft! 3 o'clock! Roger, let's go. Advancing. Target damage. High explosive loaded. Tank, 2 o'clock. Range, 800. Miss, I just left. 2 degrees. High explosive loaded.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
Aviation on the way. High explosive loading. Target destroyed. High explosive loaded.
The truth is, I'm still learning. This game has layers, and I'm peeling them off one at a time. I've made bad calls. I've rushed too soon. Sometimes I forget to angle. Sometimes I panic and miss the shot. But you know what? I'm okay with that, because the fun is in the learning. If you're new here, ask questions. If you know more than me, share a tip or two. We're building a community here, one good match at a time. And everyone's welcome, even if you still don't know how to drive in reverse.
Enemy forces have captured that zone.
Tank, 2 o'clock. Range, 750. Target damage. High explosive loading. That's short. Adjust up. Over. Adjust down. High explosive loaded. High explosive loaded.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
They're coming from above, boys. Wings whistling, guns screaming. And you, down here, in a steel box. But don't panic. We've got teeth too. First rule of surviving air attack? Keep moving. A still tank is a dead tank, and pilots know it. Turn, zig, use buildings, use trees. Make them guess. Make them waste their run. Second, get that machine gun hot. That 7.6, 2 or 50 cal? It's not just for infantry. It's your finger pointed to the sky. Spray early. Not for damage, but for fear. Spit lead. Distract them. Most pilots pull off when they see tracers in their face. Third, don't go alone. If you're not the one firing, be near someone who is. Multiple MGs create a net, and planes hate nets. Fourth, watch the angle. Don't just spray in the air like a fool. Wait for the dive. Let them commit. Aim just ahead. A burst when they're closing in can throw off their whole attack. A wingtip hit, a cracked cockpit, enough to send them wobbling. Fifth, position smart. Stay near cover with overhead protection. Bridges, buildings, tree lines. Flat, open plains, that's the pilot's playground. Don't play there. And one more thing, if they get you, don't rage. Don't quit. Mark them. Warn your team. Let your death save someone else. That's how you become legend. You're not powerless against the skies. You're a tank crew. You adapt. And the next time that pilot comes down, he'll remember your name.
Get to the tank and stop messing around!
Today, we roll out with metal beasts of war, engines hot, barrels primed. Watch closely, every move, every shot, every repair. It's not about reflex, it's about reading the field, anticipating chaos, and reacting like a true commander.
Crew positions.
Button up. Driver ready.
Gunner ready.
Loader ready. Tank, 2 o'clock. Range, 800. Hit. High explosive, loaded. Hit. High explosive, loaded.
We're ahead of the enemy.
Aircraft, 3 o'clock. Range, 1600. T-34, 9 o'clock. Range, 450.
Aviation, on the way.
Theme: preparation, terrain usage, psychological warfare. An ambush isn't luck, it's math, nerves, and preparation. If you want to hit like a ghost and vanish like smoke, listen close. First, terrain is your ally. Find cover with solid sightlines, not open fields, a ridge, a ruin, a pile of wreckage. Use anything that breaks silhouette. You're not trying to hide the tank, you're trying to hide the threat. Second, don't camp where they expect you. Don't be obvious. If you were the enemy, where would you check first? Don't be there. Third, Angle yourself for the shot and the escape. If you can't reverse behind cover after the first shell, you're not in an ambush, you're in a coffin. Fourth, watch your nerves. Don't fire on the first vehicle unless it's the most dangerous. Let the convoy roll in. Time your shot for maximum damage. Fifth, bait them into it. Let them see a teammate out in the open. Make them chase, then strike. The best ambush is over before they know it started. One shot, 2 wrecks, then you're gone. Dust and echoes. Remember, an ambush isn't hiding. It's setting the trap and knowing exactly when to snap it shut.
Explosive loaded. Aircraft! 12 o'clock! Range! 900! High explosive loaded. Advance! Roger, advancing.
Aviation on the way.
High explosive loaded. High explosive loaded. High explosive loaded.
I've been around long enough to know one thing. The moment you think you know everything, you're about to get flanked. That's why I call myself a rookie, even now. Because every match is different. Every map has surprises. And let's face it, the second you spawn, there's always some 17-year-old with a better aim. But that's the fun of it. Learn, adapt, improve. If you're watching me thinking I'm too new to play, good. That's where we all start. Grab a tank, mess up, laugh, learn, do it again. Even a 57-year-old rookie like me is still learning, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
Hey you. Yeah, you. Before you scroll away or skip to another stream, let me just say, you're in the right place. Welcome to the channel. I'm HotSteelAce, 57 years old and just getting started in War Thunder. This is a fresh chapter for me, and whether you're a gamer, a tank nerd, or just here for some good vibes and action, I'm glad you found your way here. Now listen, I'm not some pro who's been grinding for years. I'm learning, messing up, getting better, and laughing through it all. And I want you here for the whole ride. So stick around, not just for the kills and chaos, but for the fun, the fails, the little tips that make a big difference, and the community we're building one battle at a time. If this is your first time watching War Thunder, I got you. I'll explain things as we go. If you're a seasoned vet, feel free to drop some wisdom in the chat. I love learning from viewers. This stream is going to run for a good 2 hours. So grab a drink, get comfy, and let's roll out together. You might just find your new favorite channel. And hey, if you're watching this on replay, don't be shy. Leave a comment. Tell me how bad my aim is, or better yet, say hi so I know you're out there. All right, let's fire it up. Tanks are fueled, nerves are steady, kinda. And we're heading straight into the action. Let's go make some noise.
Enemy forces have captured that zone.
Reverse! High explosive loaded. Advance! Roger, advancing.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
Tank, 2 o'clock. Range, 850.
Arcade battle scripts. Off-duty, still deadly. 1. This ain't retirement. I'm 57 years old, and I was told to start gardening. So I picked up a tank and started planting shells instead. Welcome to my peaceful arcade patrol, where relaxation is explosive. 2. Just stretching the tracks. No pressure here, soldier. Arcade mode's just me stretching the old treads. Reflexes may not be what they were in '86, but the eyes still spot weak armor from a mile away. 3. Old dog, new tricks. You think age slows me down? Nah. It just means I've got 40 years of tank mistakes behind me, and 0 patience left for making new ones. 4. Quick reloads, slower joints. Arcade mode's got fast reloads. Wish I could say the same about my knees. Still, my trigger finger, untouched by time. 5. This is my version of golf. My buddies play golf. I play arcade tanks. They get birdies. I get double kills. Same thing, just louder. 6. Keep it moving, rookie. You see that rookie hiding behind the rock? He's young. He's scared. He forgot to move. Learn this now. In arcade, standing still is just a fancy way to explode. 7. Every respawn's a reboot. Arcade mode taught me something beautiful. You always get another shot. Life could use more respawns like that. 8. Speed over strategy. Sometimes. In simulation, we play like chess. In arcade, it's more like dodgeball with cannons. But I still try to keep it classy. Mostly. I used to think I couldn't compete with the younger players. They flick their turrets like caffeinated squirrels. They react before the enemy even blinks. Meanwhile, I'm over here, lining up a shot like I'm threading a needle in a hurricane. And yet, I win. Not always, but often enough to make them wonder. Why? Because I don't need reflexes. I've got something better. Tactics. You see, young guns play checkers. I play chess with steel. I learn the maps. I memorize the choke points. I know where the lemmings will rush. And I know where the snipers wait. So while they're busy trading kill-death ratios, I'm setting up my angle, pointing my armor, and waiting for the first fool to crest the ridge. Boom! No flick needed. Just patience and a steady finger. Let them panic. Let them overextend. I'll be the quiet one, behind the bush, waiting with a loaded barrel and a grudge. Because this old general, he doesn't sprint into the fire. He lets the fire come to him. And when it does, I light the match. So the next time you feel slow, remember this. You don't have to be fast. You just have to be smarter. Speed fades. Wisdom stays loaded. And tactics? Tactics never miss. This was another tale of the old general. No reflexes required. Just coffee, cover, and calculated destruction. I'll see you in the next ambush, soldier.
11 o'clock. Range. 850. Alpha. 10 o'clock. Range. 600. Over. Adjust down. High explosive loaded. That's short. Adjust up. High explosive loading.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Just short. Adjust up. High explosive loaded.
The enemy has captured most of the strategic zones. The enemy is getting closer to victory. Allied forces have captured a zone.
Tank. 11 o'clock. Range. 600. T-34. 11 o'clock. Range. 650. We're short. Adjust now. High explosive loaded. High explosive loaded. Adjust up. Target damaged. T-34. 11 o'clock. Range. 650. Now we came short. Adjust up. High explosive loaded.
Allied forces have captured a zone. The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
Short. Adjust up. High explosive loaded. Look out! There! High explosive loaded. That's short. Adjust up. High explosive loaded.
The enemy is winning. We'll counterattack.
Tank. 11 o'clock. Here. Look out! There! Adjust up. High explosive loading. Over. Adjust down.
I lead by example. I won't outgun everyone. I won't outspeed them either. But I'll angle right. I'll support. I'll show rookies how we fight with our head, not just our trigger finger.
Roger that. Advancing.
Hey you. Yeah, you. Before you scroll away or skip to another stream, let me just say, you're in the right place. Welcome to the channel. I'm HotSteelAce, 57 years old and just getting started in War Thunder. This is a fresh chapter for me, and whether you're a gamer, a tank nerd, or just here for some good vibes and action, I'm glad you found your way here. Now listen, I'm not some pro who's been grinding for years. I'm learning, messing up, getting better, and laughing through it all. And I want you here for the whole ride. So stick around, not just for the kills and chaos, but for the fun, the fails, the little tips that make a big difference, and the community we're building one battle at a time. If this is your first time watching War Thunder, I got you. I'll explain things as we go. If you're a seasoned vet, feel free to drop some wisdom in the chat. I love learning from viewers. This stream is going to run for a good 2 hours. So grab a drink, get comfy, and let's roll out together. You might just find your new favorite channel. And hey, if you're watching this on replay, don't be shy. Leave a comment. Tell me how bad my aim is, or better yet, say hi so I know you're out there. All right, let's fire it up. Tanks are fueled, nerves are steady, kinda. And we're heading straight into the action. Let's go make some noise.
just down. We've been hit.
So buckle in, stay tuned, and if you like what you see, follow the campaign. Join me on TikTok for daily debriefs, or hit YouTube for the full mission logs. This is HotSteelAce, signing on. The battle's just getting started.
Aviation on the way. The enemy's getting closer to victory. Attention to the map.
Piercing, loaded. Tank, 11 o'clock. Range, 750.
Never.
Armor piercing, loaded.
Request air recon. Allied forces have captured the zone.
Armor piercing, loaded.
Attention to the designated grid zone. Aviation on the way.
Aircraft, 1 o'clock.
Down.
Aircraft, 12 o'clock. Range, 220.
way.
Allied forces have captured the zone. Allied forces have captured a zone. Attack the A point.
Artillery barrage in your sector. Aviation on the way. Mission accomplished. To battle.
Button up! Driver ready. Gunner ready. Loader ready. Tank, 11 o'clock. Range, 1200. That's short. Just up. Tank, 11 o'clock. Range, 900. Tank, 11 o'clock. Range, 900. Now we came short. Just up. High explosive loading.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Tank, 10 o'clock. Range, 550.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Tank, 10 o'clock. Range, 600. Just short. Just us. High explosive loading. Tank, 9 o'clock. Range, 550. Short. Just up. High explosive loading. High explosive loading. Miss. I just left. Ground degrees. explosive loading! We mentioned just left. High explosive loaded. High explosive loaded! Roger, passing. T-34, 10 o'clock. Range, 350. Short, just up. High explosive loaded!
You might be wondering why someone like me, at 57, is out here streaming a game like War Thunder. Truth is, I'm not here to impress anyone. I just love the game, the teamwork, the strategy. I've always believed it's never too late to try something new. Doesn't matter if you're 17 or 70. This stream, it's just me, doing what I enjoy. And if you're here, listening, then maybe we've got something in common. If you like what you see, stay a while. If not, no worries. Either way, I'm glad you stopped by.
9 o'clock! Range, 400. That's a miss, just left. High explosive loaded! Just up. Tank! 11 o'clock! Line blank! High explosive loading! Target hit! High explosive loading!
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
High explosive loading! Explosive loading! Target hit! High explosive loading! Tank! 2 o'clock! Range! 350! Hit! High explosive loading! Target damage!
Attention, troops. Today's operation? Not quite war. More like recreational violence. This is arcade mode. Less stress, more mess. But don't mistake it for a vacation. I still expect precision, or at least an entertaining explosion. Cut to a funny kill, or you crashing into something. Here, we move fast, reload faster, and fly higher than a sober tank ever should. I use arcade to test new gear, stretch these old reflexes, and keep my instincts sharp. Every shot's a lesson, every respawn, a chance to improve. Cut to a small squad moment or enemy blunder. And remember, rookies, just because the stakes are lower, doesn't mean you stop working as a team. Never be the lone wolf. Lone wolves make great target practice. Final shot. Camera pans on your tank after a win or a glorious fail. So buckle in, strap on the goggles, and grab your machine gun, soldier. 'Cause when HotSteelAce is off duty, things still blow up. Like, subscribe, and join the logbook. Even generals need to unwind.
Team Barry 11 o'clock. Ray, 900. Target damage. High explosive loading.
Welcome, soldiers. You've just tuned in to the war room of HotSteelAce, a 57-year-old rookie with more grit than most new recruits. Some say this game is for fast fingers and young reflexes. I say it's for tactical minds and iron will. I'm not here to be a one-man army. I'm here because War Thunder is a team sport, and every battle needs leadership, vision, and sometimes a stubborn old general who doesn't know when to quit.
Attack the A point.
Crew position.
Button up. Driver ready. Gunner ready. Loader ready.
they're coming from above, boys. Wings whistling, guns screaming, and you, down here, in a steel box. But don't panic. We've got teeth too. First rule of surviving air attack? Keep moving. A still tank is a dead tank, and pilots know it. Turn, zig, use buildings, use trees. Make them guess. Make them waste their run. Second, get that machine gun hot. That 7.6, 2, or 50 cal? It's not just for infantry. It's your finger pointed to the sky. Spray early. Not for damage, but for fear. Spit lead. Distract them. Most pilots pull off when they see tracers in their face. Third, don't go alone. If you're not the one firing, be near someone who is. Multiple MGs create a net, and planes hate nets. Fourth, watch the angle. Don't just spray in the air like a fool. Wait for the dive. Let them commit. Aim just ahead. A burst when they're closing in can throw off their whole attack. A wingtip hit, a cracked cockpit, enough to send them wobbling. Fifth, position smart. Stay near cover with overhead protection. Bridges, buildings, tree lines. Flat, open plains, that's the pilot's playground. Don't play there. And one more thing, if they get you, don't rage. Don't quit. Mark them. Warn your team. Let your death save someone else. That's how you become legend. You're not powerless against the skies. You're a tank crew. You adapt. And the next time that pilot comes down, he'll remember your name. Chat, engagement, and encouragement. Still with me, soldiers? Type explosion if you're locked and loaded. What would you do in this situation? Sound off, armchair generals. We're not just playing, we're recruiting warriors. You in? Drop your favorite tank in chat. Let's see who's riding what.
Get to the tank and stop messing around!